And now let's get to the latest on the cyclosporiasis outbreak that's sickening people across the country. We've now learned that the FDA sample of Taylor Farms lettuce was a false positive for the parasite cyclospora. So what does it mean? Kate Chappell is here with all the answers. I always say it wrong. It's cyclosporiasis. I always mess it up.
Cyclosporiasis.
Right.
It's a mouthful.
Cyclosporiasis?
It's a mouthful.
Okay, here we go.
And with very unfortunate results as well, symptoms. What the news today and then overnight this weekend doesn't change much. Taylor Farms is still the subject of the FDA's investigation into the growing cyclosporiasis outbreak, despite that false positive test result you mentioned. And it's because the sample didn't come from lettuce already implicated in the outbreak and recall. It was from a separate shipment the agency collected during routine import inspections. So the FDA is still urging people not to eat the recalled lettuce from Taylor Farms to Mexico at Taco Bell or from Walmart stores. On X today, the agency said, quote, "To clarify, this false positive lab sample does not change the basis for FDA's ongoing outbreak investigation or the overwhelming epidemiological data supporting the current voluntary recall by Taylor Farms." Now, the FDA has also today added Indiana to the cluster of states tied to this outbreak. So now 5 states are involved: Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, and Kentucky. But we know there are far more cases than that, 34 states in total reporting cases. And the CDC says it's also now investigating other outbreaks and illnesses unrelated to the Taylor Farms lettuce. So here are the latest numbers: 309 confirmed and probable cases in Illinois, more than 6,100 in Michigan, 206 in Indiana. I talked to a food science professor at the Institute for Food Safety and Health today about why lettuce specifically is vulnerable.
The parasite itself actually attaches onto the surfaces quite easily, right? And once it attaches onto the surfaces, it's actually quite difficult to remove, even through washing itself. A bagged lettuce has gone through a process where it's being shredded, it's being cut, and it provides more points where the introduction of bacteria can occur. So it could occur during the cutting stage, it could occur during the washing stage, bagging, or places where the lettuce may have come into contact.
Of course, bagged iceberg lettuce from Taylor Farms is at the center of all this. So key takeaways from the CDC: don't eat any of that recalled lettuce, throw it away or return it where you bought it. If you're nervous at a restaurant, you can always ask where they get their produce. At home, wash items and surfaces that may have touched recalled lettuce using hot soapy water or a dishwasher. And remember, ultimately it's cooking that kills the parasite.
So I have some lettuce in my fridge. I have not used it. Should I just throw this out even though it's not connected to the recall?
Yeah, so Taylor Farms is the only lettuce specifically linked in any way and being tested right now, but might be just better to be safe than sorry. Again,
who wants to
washing,
risk it?
you know, is a good idea, but if you don't want to take the risk of getting sick, it's not particularly, deadly. There's not been a lot of hospitalizations either, but it's an uncomfortable situation
Not something
to be in.
I want.
Yeah.
I don't want to say
dehydration,
it,
the
let
concern.
alone have it.
Exactly. So maybe the best idea right now.
Okay, will do. Thank you, Kate.
Yep.